Okay, so we started very quickly. I think the mic works. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so you can you just want to be pre-shielding people, unlike we did there, when the fight starts, because sometimes they can get exploded on the top ramp there, and you also want to make sure you dispel. I don't think we got an MC that time, just a sheep, and then you just basically park up here. You can basically start casting or start drinking up here. You can drink for a bit, honestly, really, until we start to get sort of like, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but until the ads start coming out in more volume, then you really can't drink anymore. So we're not really having an issue right now, but if we did need like more mana, you know, we could drink a little bit. The reason why we stand up here is just because like it gives us access to the most amount of people. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't matter. The way they get tanked is just awkward in this phase, so. If your guild is like, this guild is pretty good that we're running with, or this PuG, in terms of like DPS, but if your guild is like less strong essentially and more damage comes out here, you could definitely be using like you know, your slower, more efficient heals, and you'd want to pot like early and stuff like that. And you want to really take advantage of like spam drinking to kind of like drop combat in some spots, you know. This is basically just like a snipe fest for the most part, though. It's not like a really serious part of the raid for most good guilds. Like, whoever does the healing here, it's almost completely irrelevant. There'll be some, like this, right? Some sections where it seems like people are taking more damage. It comes in spurts, usually. This is kind of what I mean when we're getting to the point now where it seems kind of unlikely that we're going to actually get a full chance to drink from now on, so we may just pop a potion here. I don't think we're gonna have to pop a rune, but depending on like how much you want to cheese actual damage on the fight, we can, or sorry, healing on the fight, you can do different things. I'm just gonna try and get a drink. I think we may, at this point, just pop a rune, honestly. Doesn't hurt to pop one, maybe. We're just casting very small flash heals, you know, just keeping it simple. This guy's kind of getting blown up. Honestly, a very lazy run today, in terms, I don't know, like, had to use a lot more mana than I thought. I don't know if people just aren't picking. I think the problem is like non-warriors are just tanking lots of things. Okay.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast.
Just want to heal the people who.
That spell isn't ready yet. My mana is low.
We're getting blasted, and then yeah. You're fine there. Could have did a little, you know, more if we were like super aware
Still recharging.
of what was going on, pre-shielding wise.
Your ally here attempted to match his power against mine.
You can pretty much just dump here because
Now he shall serve me.
you're gonna have plenty of mana going into the next part, right?
Get up, little red worm, and destroy them.
You have to be careful just about LOS here. Obviously,
Much longer on death wish? Like 2 minutes or what?
thought we actually had a dispel. That guy must have got it. Maybe, I think actually I did get it. Maybe he got one in combat.
We know it's like at 40 seconds. Cool. Mine. I'm not sure.
And during the actual like boss or like the meaty part of the encounter, I think it won't register the first polymorph on the platform because you basically go into combat and then you leave it. If you have DBM, you get a timer for this, but we don't currently have a timer. They didn't even trigger yet, but
Too late, friends. Nefarious' corruption has taken hold. I cannot control myself. The black fire rages within my heart. I must release it.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
what we're trying to do here, alternate buffs and flash heals. We also keep in mind what group we're in for
That's still recharging.
Vaelastrasz, look me. I must fight.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
oh,
Never before. You should
we have the wrong.
Target something.
That's actually hilarious.
forces to Blackwing.
Okay, so
Buy an outboard? It's like 22. Or just got 2 weeks for your weapons. Like what?
interestingly enough, there we didn't have
Hey Jack, can you check? It's not too bad.
prayer of healing on our bar
I guess they're scared.
because we replaced it with something else.
Then Dom, can you hibernate circle? You guys should do it now or we get double hibernate. You got Dom circle. I know he's dead now. Is it diamond he die or no? Can you hibernate? Yeah, okay. Okay, let the hunter pull first. Yeah, just let the hunter pull first.
Where'd this guy go?
Hibernate, so it walks by.
I thought he got res already.
Boomkin or something to do first and die. So.
Died in like a weird spot.
I can't use that item yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. It's not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
There's pre-shielding here. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Of course. That would happen during a tutorial.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
You send it here.
That's still recharging.
Our buff's running out now though, so we're gonna switch back to normal heals. We kind of didn't pull right away, so there's that. Yeah, we didn't. We're playing this character on our other.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Not gonna bother to dispel the pet right now. Do it now. Yeah, we missed out on a pretty big prayer healing there because we don't have it on our bar because we're trolling. We missed out on some prayers on the boss,
It's still recharging.
but it's okay. Yeah, we were playing this character on like our laptop, and I wanted everything I was doing to be able to be controlled from the mouse, so that is why. Okay. Make sure we keep ourselves alive there.
I'm out of range. That spell
I got a
isn't
lot of
ready
threat on me. I think we're gonna try and fade.
yet. Still recharging.
I think I'm worried that it's the captain. Okay, looks like we're. That like little con flag debuff doesn't really do much, so I mean like you can dispel it if you want. It doesn't really matter though. I think it has a very short duration, so.
I need more mana. Not enough mana.
Just
Priest drink while we're playing trash. We're just gonna do boring shit, so you guys are chilling. The three priests that are just start clearing while they're drinking.
yeah, we actually got an innervate. That's insane. This guy's a gamer. That's crazy. It's also really good about having that thing there. You can see what's going on with you. What a fucking warlord, man. I'm gonna have to give this guy a. So just trying to spend a little bit more mana so we don't waste the innervate. We're probably good now. Yeah, in a situation like that, it's probably better off to just cancel your heal. Don't be kind of stingy like I was there.
That's still recharging.
I'm gonna pop some consumables here. I'm just gonna try and get a full drink here. we're taking a little bit of aggro here, so just be careful. Using our big heals on the pets, keep it efficient, right? Gonna be hovering the mages just in case. We had a suppressor device here. We just toss him some shields, honestly. It's not the end of the world, right? I think we're just going, looks like. I want to make sure that I'm gonna shield this guy because he got dazed. This isn't good. Oh, then they novid the fucking things. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna stay back. Make sure this guy gets brought up. You have to be very careful when noving things because, like, if all those whelps just like turn on somebody, you know.
They should move over here and keep going.
Drink now, we'll go ahead. You guys can drink, we don't need to wait. You just should be drinking while
Oh, that's so cringe. I'm just gonna get as many ticks as I can here. Okay. I don't want this guy to die. It's one of our off tanks, so would not be great if he died. So there wants to be like a balance here, right, between keeping up with the group and getting your drinks off. We actually should have started drinking immediately there, but we ended up getting it off anyway, so we didn't get punished. To be careful and stuff like that, though. Okay, we have a full drink. That's pretty nice. Actually got a drink off here, that's crazy. I'm gonna just sit in this. Okay. I'm fine with just healing through. I'm gonna heal this guy. Okay, we're gonna drop a prayer. Should have probably used our ability on it. Made it free. When you're about to drink like this, it can be good to just drop heals on the pets, right? I think we're gonna get a full drink over here, so that's why I'm not super freaked out.
It's not ready yet.
I'm just gonna stay not drinking. Other people have mana. It's not worth it for us to. We kind of want to go in here with full mana because we want to be dropping pre-shields and stuff. So we're gonna target the boss immediately, and then we're going to start casting pre-shields, and then somebody's gonna pull early. This is not good. We're gonna end up taking some weird ass damage here, watch.
Still recharging.
So we're just gonna continue to
Still recharging.
pre-shield, right? He was already shielded, but it's fine. Oh, looks like there's a tank swap. So he hasn't blast waved yet, which is rather interesting, or if he did, it was a very weak one. Very interesting. Sometimes he just doesn't, I guess. We had good damage there too, so.
It's still
We're gonna just full drink here. They're probably gonna go right into pulling, so that's why I want to make sure we get our mana back. This is where, like, actually having mana is very important.
Power shield me 4 on full to absorb 1k of the damage with the thrash, okay? So, like, certain bosses that hit, like Chunguses, just power shield me. Go pre-shield. You guys can pull. I know you did, I meant, but I was referring to the last one.
Can you get a feel on
Baxter on bombing on us.
So you're just like...
you warriors just think they're coming at you? Bring it inside. 15 seconds.
making sure that we blast there. We're gonna try and
Fine, if there isn't.
get more drink ticks. What he said about the pre-shielding there is fine. It's just kind of like the boss sometimes pulls early there. I really don't like pre-shielding on Broodlord, honestly, but only because if he Mortal Strikes, like, he's not gonna Mortal Strike on the pull 90% of the time, and it's very possible for him to Mortal Strike right after. So it's kind of a little bit sketchy, you know.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
Yeah, we're pulling the boss. Okay, I didn't think so. I was like,
Isn't ready yet.
Can you just find the 5 healers that are on tank side?
so they're talking about tank side healers where people tend to. We're just gonna move out of the rain. Well, actually, we're still in the rain. Should actually have walked back into the rain to finish off our shield. Now it's wasted. I think the mage is getting. Okay.
That's still recharging.
I think he actually got cleaved there. I'm not sure though.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Probably should have canceled my heal on that pet there. So they're just going into Firemaw, I think.
It's still recharging.
Even with power shield, you think I'll die? You'll be fine.
Oh my god, these fucking apes, bro. Leave it to warriors to just like.
Use that item yet.
It's like, bro, I'm trying to fucking. To parse here, you know what I mean? Like.
Incoming, we're gonna go soon, okay?
So.
Drink up, shoot up.
You could priest on the other side of the wall, or
Tank healers on the other side of the wall, all the priests, druid, and
Shield him. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. We're just gonna try and stay in, honestly. I think we can do it. I think we're gamers.
yes.
I don't think the rest of my heals are. These people are bitches, man. Okay, we're gonna actually. We got 2 resists in a row, so we're gonna use this opportunity to reset. Okay. Now we just stay in. You have some people here who don't understand how stacks work, I think. This guy has got 13 stacks.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Nice, and he stayed down.
What is this? Anybody die? I mean, somehow we didn't die there. That was very interesting.
Yet.
we actually kind of started to get blasted a little towards the end because I thought we had the same amount of stacks, but I think what happened is the shamans were at that point, so we weren't getting as many like we were probably getting put back to full pretty much almost instantly prior. So even when we were kind of ticking with big stacks, we would just get put back, and then towards the end of the fight, when people didn't really have the mana, you know, shit, I'm bad. Could have started getting pre-shields out there. Just busy talking. Let's see.
That's still recharging.
I don't know if we actually got that dispel because it could have been that I kind of want to also like fort this guy. We did, okay.
Still recharging.
We have pot cooldown, well, coming up soon, and we have Dark Rune, so if we really need to, we can like... Okay. Well, I'm gonna go right now, which is kind of fine. Jesus. You kind of want to be...
It's too far away.
Guys. So they're just like... I think that they're just doing damage to the spinning mob here. I'm unsure.
Too far away.
You can hit everyone.
It's like a little bit
I'm out of
sketchy,
range.
honestly. I mean, it's like can be fine if you have the dam. Our dam is pretty good.
Big bird on you.
Do we have... Yeah, we're potting here. Yeah. Just check to see how many we actually had up, right? Didn't really want to pot there necessarily, but... You're saying you can max range it, I guess? I actually didn't know that, to be honest. That's cool, though. I don't think we're doing that for the first part of the poll.
Use that
But
item yet.
YOLO. So this is like where positioning becomes important. More so after this pack.
Yeah, I got unlucky. I should have. I was trying to keep it to cleave with Moon, and then it got cooked. People didn't react to me spinning for so long, and then they got worse than that. Yeah. We can go.
That was bad.
Go first, please. Not the warlock. Don't fist
Just shield kimchi mage when you can.
We're just gonna...
Oh, I got 2 punches.
Snow isn't ready yet.
Just don't pull with the uncontrolled race first.
So we're gonna try and
Still recharging.
go to a spot where we can hit the mages, but of course they just walk out of range, because like, yeah, you know. Looks like we kind of baited. They did like a retail bait on the Rain of Fire here. Took the Solar Rain. I'm pretty sure he casted it directly on my face. That's the other thing I was thinking I could have reserved here is the wand. Forgot. So over here you want to move up. This is where the positioning becomes important. You want to like...
Ramp right here.
I'm just tick drinking.
That's the LOS everyone.
So you want to stand kind of like where they're just talking about first, but then you like come back over to here so you can hit everybody. Just going to...
It's not ready yet.
Thought I hear it for a second in my mouth. Hate that feeling.
One spellbinder up there.
Okay, so we didn't really get to the spot, but
I can't
We saw he already had a shield on him, so we just kept casting our flash.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
See, this gives us like really good. I don't know why these mages are like over here, bro. Is fucking so cooked. Like, this is like the dumbest shit ever. Like we don't need to be like on the fucking 8th, like the fucking max penthouse floor of the instance here, kiting the.
Charging.
She has like 60% mana. You can pull it.
I'm just gonna reshield him.
I can't use that item yet.
So now we stand here. We're gonna actually stand like right over here, basically. Now we hit everything. The problem is, I guarantee they're gonna like tank some of this shit down at the bottom of the stairs, which is, you know, it's just crazy. But you can't hit everything, right? So
Be careful on these guys. Fire blast it
I
down.
need to get
look at this. Like,
that spell isn't ready yet.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, why are we doing this?
That's still recharging.
It's so dumb, bro. I hate this game so much. Like, God, this is the worst strat ever. Like, okay, so I guess instead of just doing it normally, they're just pulling it to the same spot. So we should have just like, we just lost a bunch of dispels there and stuff like that. I mean, I think you should just kill on this platform, obviously, but you know. Instead, we're like, we have the.
It's not ready yet.
The thing is, you just don't need that much room. I wonder where they're gonna pull this. I have no idea. It's probably the same place, honestly. So I think we're just gonna.
Don't run into it. Just gonna wait till it's on.
I'll wait till.
We're probably just gonna
Wait till we get
do the
that.
same thing here.
Run and save it. It's gonna bomb you.
I got you. The whole raid probably wants to get all that down there then.
Yeah, yeah.
Grow up with it.
I think they like. Shit. Oops. Wrong global.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Kind of pissed off. My ego is a little bit bruised now, and I'm very upset because people think that they get dispels off on the last pack. It's like, no, you get dispels off because I was on site. This is
Range.
a tragedy.
Use that item yet.
But, you know,
I mean, I would rather
like we still have
Squared. Want to kite squared? Ace?
most of the spells, even with not being able to dispel anybody on the prior pack.
Talking about kite squared. Just feign death when it gets close. to
Use
it,
Unboo next D.
You know what I mean? 20 seconds through. Dude.
Also missing
It's still recharging.
our Blasted Lands buff, but I don't know. I'm so tired today, so
It's not ready
I
yet.
shouldn't have.
Still recharging.
I woke up like right before the raid.
Use that item yet.
Just pre-shielding. These guys are just like not like the mobs. I mean, they're just like cocksuckers. Like, I don't know if I should say that on YouTube, but
I can't
So careful on big bird on square. Be careful on it.
we knew he was gonna get. So you want to try and like go back. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we actually saved ourselves there with the.
Are you spinning or anything? Can I stack your HP?
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
He just asked if the priest is spinning. That's funny. We had a choice there to fade or shield. I didn't know if the fade was gonna be enough, so I just shielded. I think the shield there is the right decision, because I actually don't think he one-shots me with world buffs and shield. Definitely not if I have inner fire, but I'm a little bit sleepy brain. I don't have it on right now, so you guys should not, you guys should definitely have inner fire on. Is this like, it's like this, right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember my keybind. It's also worth having the armor pot. I just don't have one here, but it gives you like 30-some% mit instead of 28. It's like 31, 32. Just very strong.
Just try to prevent the fucking crash, though.
Yeah.
Just eat it like a big boy.
He's not gonna die.
You can fly.
He just has to. It's real tricky when you pre-shield because
It's still recharging.
what happens is like you can rip off really easily because he's not gonna have rage due to the pre-shield, and okay, we're good. Yeah, he doesn't. The problem is he doesn't have rage during the pre-shield, so if you hit a big heal on him after, it's a little bit tough, you know.
I didn't tell him.
Okay, so shield here. So we're just shielding every time we see the debuff, right? For the breath come out. Right here, right? It was a little bit early, but it's fine. You can basically kind of do the same thing with timing a heal.
That's still recharging.
I think this guy's dead. I'm gonna try and farm heals on him while he dies. I think that's the debuff from the thing.
Still recharging. Snow isn't ready.
Okay. I know he's still alive, okay. I thought he had the cloak debuff.
It's not ready yet.
Bloodfang gloves are actually what I need on my rogue, but
My fault, actually.
That's what I'm.
You see? Yeah, that's my fault. 100%. That is not it because of me. Yeah, always. Because the GC is. Remember what I said earlier? That's it cursed myself. Alright. There's a minute. I'll just wait like 20 seconds. Jeez, this is a minute and a half for you guys on accident. You want to tank it upstairs or just want to just go upstairs and fight it on the wall upstairs? I don't. But then there's no two corners though with the wing buffet thing. Kind of covered. Just tank it down here.
I agree. You just run upstairs and tank it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. The wing, you could just like literally walk back to the boss. So we actually got a pull count down there, which is really good because we can pre-shield him. So his like weakened soul is gonna be off by the time. I think the shield will still be on. Should be like 10 seconds. I don't know if this 100 pet's actually gonna get the boss to him. Looks like it.
That's still recharging.
We're fine. As long as you survive the pull, it's always good.
Big Mike Frank.
You have to be careful in the first Shadow Flame after because you're not going to have shield for it, but it doesn't really matter. Shield. Just heal the group. Obviously, we don't really need that heal to go in. It's just kind of cheese, but you know. We can get a heal. I don't think it's gonna count. Of course, no good loot at all.
Use that item.
No good loot at all. Oh, I don't have a fucking boon, obviously, because I'm bad. I have to bum one off somebody else.
You guys have fast up for now. Alright.
So in the case where the tank has some rage, it doesn't... It's fine pre-shielding him. I think this guy's not going to be the primary tank on whatever one he's on anyway, so I don't really care about dropping a pre-shield on him.
It's still
I like this guy. He's the guy who invites me every week, so pre-shield him. He also said last week during MC, when we were trying to get the forts out, he was like, I understand. Like, he was like super sympathetic. That's a good warrior right there. Be like in guard, guys. And guard the goat.
That's still recharging.
Honestly, the warriors in this raid are all good. Like, playing in this raid is much more honestly enjoyable than playing in my main raid. It's just like... They're just less... There's like... Less absolute apes. Okay.
The lines where they're flying up on top of the AQ gates to do something.
Running to raid. What's one plus out?
I think we're doing the strat where we...
Some cringe dude rezzing on
I remember on Fearless, remember Meow, I think it was in Meow or something, or Goku, that Warlock Goku. He cringed you before you entered Nax, he was just waiting all day. I was like, oh nice.
It's too far away.
So here we just,
That's one thing I'm glad
So, how this basically works... Actually, giving out sand. I'm actually gonna take a sand here. And then I'll explain this. Please, sand, good sir. Okay. So, you wanna like stand like here-ish, right? You don't actually have to, if the boss is positioned properly, the tank is like the only one that's really showing past this line. So that means that,
It's still recharging.
you know, you're not actually going to get hit by the breath standing like here basically, and you can still hit the tank. But if the boss gets like mispositioned, or if he gets positioned poorly off the start, and he's like in front of this, you definitely have to line a sight around here. So it's just going to depend on how things go. I'll try and point that out as the run happens, basically. Okay, so just getting pre-shields out here. These are probably not going to do shit, but, you know. Might as well do something. I'm not going to pre-shield the tank, because I want him to get threat. I'm not going to... okay. That's not good. Okay, so... Okay. I think he's still non-tranks. From what I'm seeing here. Okay, so he didn't get hit by corrosive acid, that's good. Whoa! He's getting blasted.
I need a target. I can't cast it. Spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it.
So we're just gonna...
Spell isn't ready yet.
So we run out there in order to just protect the, or get dispels on the other people. You can also, like, come over here.
That's still recharging.
We're just using our heals on pets. He's probably gonna corrosive acid here. Looks like the pet's just, you know. I'm gonna use a sand to actually. No, I can't do it. Okay. Whoa. That was really bad timing. So we're just gonna get these off. That could have been cleaner for sure. Is it still 300 gold for a cloak? Honestly, you kind of don't need a cloak at all as a healer on this fight. I'll show you like exactly how to do it. I'll probably die trying to greet it, but nah, I'll probably be fine. But I'll show you like how close you can actually cut it.
Your top threat, your second threat as a warrior, not to go to the other side. Straight on.
Fast as I can go.
T-Rex fight.
I'm starting it. What's the speed on global goal?
I think we started it, but we didn't start it. Okay, we started it.
Let the games begin.
So we're just like spot healing here. Nothing to see really. Okay. Sometimes people take way more damage than you think they're gonna take. I'm so tired. I don't even think I casted that on him. Yikes. This rogue, oh, I'm actually so bad. He's the one that's getting targeted by Nef. I'm like, my brain is like melting. I'm like, yeah, if you see somebody that's just getting routinely blasted, that's basically exactly what's happening if they're getting Nef targeted. Which means if you're trying to parse, heal that person, shield that person. You can steal the heals off them basically from your teammates. Be a, so you watch this. That shield's always gonna get used. So like, yeah, just got used. Could have actually dispelled that fear. Dispelled that guy's silence. He loves us. Waste some mana to put another shield on this guy. Look at that. Wow, somebody's healing him, bro. This is some. This is why you have to shield him. You have to assert your dominance. If you're like, no, this is my healing. See? Like, sorry, losers. I don't know if that can actually be dispelled. Is he dying? Like, let's.
Jack, are you kidding me?
I think that guy just like.
You walked over to me.
purposely killed him. That's base.
Mortal's courage begins to wane.
Oh.
Now, let's see how they can
Yeah, so you want to get up there as soon as you hear that, and then you jump down as soon as the breath comes out.
join you soon enough.
That was a little bit scary.
To get closer.
Okay, guys, like, so what you want to do here is kind of like settle in. Like, first, he doesn't typically fear right away,
It's too far.
but so you're kind of fine to. Oops, that was bad. Just gonna get hurt. Yeah, that's fine. We timed the Shadow Flame wrong, but yeah. See how we didn't get hit there because we're max range. So you want to feel out max range and then just be chilling like this. Okay, he was already not. You want to also get there faster. Like, we kind of hesitated to run to the tank a little bit there. Realistically, you should probably just have your cloak.
Feels bad, I lost the game.
They keep, like, okay, I guess that was fine. But they keep shielding him at, like, weird times. He just always has weakened soul, I feel
I
like.
haven't looked at it, I just thought Jack killed me, so I didn't bother looking at it.
Okay.
I watched him walk over my dead body, I thought he may have.
That's
Okay, we got one.
Worthless wretch. Your
That was a rogue call.
soon enough. Rise, my leaders. Serve your master once more.
So maybe a mana potion angle and a mana pot. Yep, bosses. We're gonna just toss this on there because we had to move. Easy. Another Robes of Transcendence. Presters, that's what my rogue needs. Nice. I've actually seen Robes of Transcendence every run that I've done this. That's. Oh, I have to heal people.
The Harry Potter mage, I don't know. Yeah.
2 Reach of Gem Drops in the same run, that's insane. Where is this guy? Where'd he die, bro? Oh, he's here. Is there a portal? I don't think there's a portal, huh? Bro, where are these people? I think they're all getting up already. Yeah. Hmm. Sometimes you have to say it in say chat. I think I might be getting fucked. It's alright. So that was Blackwing Lair. I'm gonna just restart the stream because I might clip this at some point to upload. I'll be right back if anybody's watching. Thank you guys for watching. Well, I'm coming right back, but this is just for the VOD. Thank you guys for watching.
Brent, did you need